Hi everybody, it's FIBO Group and you are watching to the Market Watch review. Yesterday's strong equity gains in the USA did not carry over to today's session. The largest Asia-Pacific markets had the best results with Australian and Japanese shares. Stoxx 600 Europe is down 1.5%, and it has lost all its gains from the previous 3 sessions. The US futures are on the verge of a 2% drop. Today, the yen and Swiss franc are most resilient to the dollar, while the major currencies, led the Antipodean and Norwegian Krone, are 1% plus lower. As gold trades at a 4-day low of $1,825, it is in defensive mode. The low last week was about $20 lower. After consolidating yesterday, August WTI has taken another step down. The WTI traded at $103.20 per barrel for a month before stabilizing. Asian Pacific market. The dollar bulls may feel encouraged by the notion that Japanese officials won't strengthen their protests until they reach the JPY 140 zone. There may be a misinterpretation, as Japanese officials are clear that they are concerned about the pace and not the level of the move. The dollar appears to have been lifted to JPY 136.70 by the move lower in US 10-year yields. The minutes of the April Bank of Japan meeting do not indicate that the extremely easy monetary policy was being discontinued. According to reports, the US may be looking at lowering some of the tariffs on Chinese products that the Biden administration has inherited from its predecessor. This topic has been discussed for several months. Australian dollars fell to a 5-day low of $0.6880. Market of Euro. The UK May CPI increased 0.7% to 9.1% year-over-year. This was in line of expectations. The Bank of England warned that inflation will spike to 11% with the increase in the energy price cap in October. The producer prices were slightly higher than expected. Sterling was also sold at a 4-day low, and it recovered in the European morning. Norway was the first G10 central banks to raise rates during this cycle. The Norges Bank has been increasing rates by 25 BP every quarter since September last year. It is widely expected that they will increase their rates by 25 BP again tomorrow. Yesterday's North American session saw the euro fall, and today, the retreat continued through the Asian session. The euro recovered more in the European morning after a slightly better deal in late trading. Market of America. Today's Fed Presidents Harker, Evans, Barkin, and Evans speak, but the main focus is on Powell's semi-annual testimony to Congress. He appears today before the Senate Banking Committee, and tomorrow he will again appear before the House Financial Services Committee. Canada reported higher than expected April retail sales. Today's CPI is May. Yesterday's surge in U.S. equities helped to lift the Canadian dollar to 3-day highs. That's all for me. Closely monitor the news background and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.